Yeah, we have two problems on the board. For those two problems, we need to eliminate theta. Elimination of theta in the sense establishing a relation between the variables which are involved here. See, look at the first problem. There, x is equals to a sin theta plus b cos theta is one relation, and y is equals to a cos theta minus b sin theta is another relation. From these two relations, we need to establish another relation involving x, y, a and b by removing that sin theta and cos theta. That is usually we call it as elimination of theta. Similarly for the second problem also. Just look there, I will explain the first one and then the second one. After these two problems, I will give you one or two similar type of problems to solve. Okay, look at this. First of all, x is equals to a sin theta plus b cos theta. Since x is equals to a sin theta plus b cos theta, you just square it on both sides. X square is equals to, if you square it, how it becomes? Directly I am writing, right? If you square it, this is a sin theta plus b cos theta whole square. So then a square sin square theta plus 2ab sin theta cos theta plus b cos theta whole square is nothing but b square cos square theta. And in the same manner, if you square this y, and then y square is equals to square of the first term a square cos square theta. Since here it is minus sign, see we are squaring this term, okay? So 2a cos theta b sin theta you will get minus 2ab cos theta sin theta plus if you square this, it is b square sin square theta. And now since we are going to eliminate theta, that's why I need to add these two things. If I add x square plus y square, I left here with x square plus y square, and if I add these two, a square of sin square theta plus cos square theta, and here these two terms will get cancelled, and from these two you need to common out b square. So b square of cos square theta plus sin square theta, just by adding those two. And now look there, x square plus y square is this, and sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. A square into 1 plus b square into 1, and then at the end you have that x square plus y square is equals to a square plus b square. Have a look at the problem once. Since they ask us to eliminate theta, just I squared on both sides and then I am adding. Just look there. See, very simple problem. In the similar fashion we need to do the second one. Once again, look there. The given problem is x is equals to a sin theta plus b cos theta, y is equals to a cos theta minus b sin theta. The problem is asking us to eliminate theta. That's why you just square on both sides. This is the given relation. See, take square here and take square here. Then it becomes like x square is equals to a square sin square theta, 2ab sin theta cos theta and plus b square cos square theta. Similarly, square this also. Y square is equals to this expression whole square. And by the basic identity, this is a square cos square theta minus 2a b sin theta cos theta plus b square sin square theta. And now to eliminate theta, just think once. We know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. To utilize that, we need to add these two results. So if you add, the left side is x square plus y square, whereas the right side, sum of these two is just a square, sum of these two is just b square, and the middle one gets cancelled. And then you have a relation that x square plus y square is equals to a square plus b square is the expression, is the relation between the variables after eliminating theta from the given problem, right? That's the first problem. Now look at the second problem. For this problem we have three different relations involving x, y, z and a, b, c. From all those, I am going to eliminate what? Theta and alpha, right? See, we need to eliminate the trigonometric terms which are involved. I need to eliminate theta as well as alpha also, and at the end I need to get a relation between x, y, z along with a, b, c, right? A very simple problem related to the elimination of theta, the second one also, right? Yeah, for the space concern I am erasing this a bit, and now look at b, right? What is b and how to eliminate that? Yeah, see, actually x is equals to a cos theta, y is equals to b sin theta cos alpha, z is equals to c sin theta sin alpha. First of all, what I do is I just write like this. So this implies x by a is equals to cos theta. Is it right? And y by b is equals to x by a is equals to cos theta, and then y by b is equals to what? Y by b is equals to sin theta cos alpha. And then since see this side, then what we have? Z by c is equals to sin theta sin alpha. Right. Now look first. See, this is cos theta. Wait a minute for this. And this is sin theta cos alpha and sin theta sin alpha. In this both the terms sin theta is common. So you need a chance to take sin theta out if you add these two. But if you common out sin theta, you get here what? Cos alpha plus sin alpha. You need to think for a while, right? See, cos alpha plus sin alpha, don't use with the cos alpha plus sin alpha. That's why what I do is, first I square these two and then I will add. From this 3, first of all, leave this x by a is equals to cos theta. Leave for some time and then pay your attention on these two terms. Then you will get that y by b whole square plus z by c whole square. See, square of the first, square of the second. This is equals to sin square theta cos square alpha plus sin square theta sin square alpha. Right. Now look at these two terms. Sin square theta is a common one. Just pick it out. Then you will get that sin square theta of cos square alpha plus sin square alpha. And now see, this sin square alpha plus cos square alpha is the standard trigonometric identity whose value is 1, and that is equals to what? Sin square theta. Yeah, look there. Y by b whole square plus z by c whole square is sin square theta. Sum of these two is sin square theta. And now if you add cos square theta for this, it becomes 1, right? So, but here I have cos theta. So square it and add. Then what I do is, then square of the first expression. X by a whole square plus this one. What it is? Y by b whole square plus z by c whole square is equals to cos square theta plus sin square theta. And now this side, x by a whole square is x square by a square, y by b whole square is y square by b square, and z by c whole square is z by square by c square. Whereas the right side, cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. And thereafter, if you look there, this is the relation between the x, y, z and a, b, c, where no trigonometric term is involved. So elimination of theta is nothing but elimination of the trigonometric terms involved in these three relations. See, by eliminating those trigonometric terms, we need to establish another relation between x, y, z along with a, b, c. Have a look at this. First of all, x by a, y by b and z by c I identify. And then I square these two and add. You will get that sin square theta. After that, square the first one and then add for this sum. At the end, this is the relation of eliminating the trigonometric terms, specifically theta. Right? Have a look at this. Look at the problem once again. Okay. See, actually x by a, y by b, z by c I have. First of all, square these two. Okay. Or otherwise, you just mark these three as 1, 2 and 3. Let it as 1, take it as 2, take it as 3. First of all, square these two and add. 2 square plus 3 square. See what I did? I did 2 square plus 3 square. If square and add in second equation, third equation, you will get that y by b whole square plus z by c whole square is equals to sin square theta. And then since it is sin square theta, here x by a is cos theta, its square is x by a whole square. That's why now square the first one and then square the second one and then square the third one actually. So square of the first one is x by a whole square and here it is cos square theta. And 2 square plus 3 square already we have that this y by b whole square plus z by c whole square and whose value is sin square theta. And at the end, right side the summation is 1 and left side x by a whole square is x square by a square. Y by b whole square is y square by b square. Z by c whole square is z square by c square and that is equals to 1. Right? So similar to this, for suppose that we have one more problem. See, the problem may be like this. X is equals to some r cos theta. Y is equals to r sin theta cos alpha. And z is equals to r sin theta sin alpha. Just look at the problem what I gave here. See, x is equals to r cos theta, y is equals to r sin theta cos alpha, z is equals to r sin theta sin alpha. Now if we wish to eliminate theta from this, what will happen? See, look at the given problem. Okay? And the problem B. For problem B, A cos theta, B and C. For problem C, R. That in the sense A, B, C, all the three numbers are equals to R. And now if you try to solve this C bit in the same process, at the end you need to replace A with R. You need to replace B with R. You need to replace C with R. Then if you go with such replacement, then what is the X relation among this X, Y, Z and R? Just think a while. See, just observe the difference between C bit and B bit, okay? In B bit, A, B, C are different. Then this is the result, okay? In C bit, what I gave you is A, B, C all are equal to same constant R. Then in such case, what will be the relation by eliminating theta? That's what I am asking. So if you look there, for C bit, the final relation between the result, see, between the variables by eliminating theta is given by x square by a square plus y square by b square plus z square by c square is equals to 1. Right. For this problem, this is the result. And for B bit, you need to replace A, B and C with R. Then you will get that x square by r square plus y square by r square plus z square by r square is equals to 1. And now if you further simplify, x square plus y square plus z square is equals to r square is the final relation by eliminating the trigonometric ratios or trigonometric terms involved in the problem. Look at this, okay? Just look at the problem on the board. We need to eliminate theta, trigonometric terms from these two problems D and E. Just like the problems what we discussed here, like A, B and C, we can easily solve these two problems also. First of all, what we need to do? Here x and y are given. See, to eliminate theta, I need to find x square and y square. Right, look there. See, here plus term is there, here plus term is there. And we know that secant square theta minus tan square theta is 1. So just square it on both sides. Here also square it on both sides. And after having x square and y square, you just subtract y square from x square. What you do? You just subtract y square from x square. And if you subtract it, then automatically you will get that x square minus y square is equals to a square minus b square, and that's your answer. Okay, I am not giving the complete solution for the d bit here. Okay, you just do the solution for the d bit yourself afterwards after the class. Okay, but I am giving just the hint. Just like the a bit of 39, you need to square these two. After that, just calculate x square minus y square. For problem A of 39, we added that x square and y square. But here you need to subtract. Just do yourself, okay? This is just a hint. At the end, this is the relation you need to solve. And now, look at this e bit. So here also I just give you the hint, okay? X is equals to a cosecant theta. Actually, it's not cosecant square, just a mistake, right? Just look there. X is equals to a cosecant theta. And from there again what we have, like b bit of this, x by a is equals to cosec theta. And here y by b is equals to cot theta and cosecant alpha. And from there z by c is equals to cot theta and cot alpha. First of all, look this second one and third one. Cot theta is a common thing. So to eliminate alpha, what we need to do? Relation between cosecant alpha and cot alpha is cosecant square alpha minus cot square alpha. So I need cosecant square alpha minus cot square alpha. Since I need those two, you need to construct. How to construct? Square these two and then subtract. From these two, you can calculate y by b whole square minus z by c whole square. See, square it on both sides. Square this also on both sides. And then if you do subtract, you will get this difference as cot square theta. And this is cot square theta. And from the first expression, if you square, you will get that x by a whole square is equals to cosecant square theta. Just I am giving the hints, that's it, okay? For the complete solution, you need to spend some more time with your attention, then automatically you will get. At the end, x by a whole square is cosecant square theta. This difference is cot square theta. And we know that cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is again 1. Then, what to do? Since cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equals to 1, cosecant square theta is this x by a whole square minus cot square theta is just this y by b whole square minus z by c whole square, and that is equals to 1, and this is your final relation between x, y, z, a, b, c. Have a look at this. Just as A and B, you can easily solve, you can easily eliminate theta from D and E also. Just I mention here this hints to eliminate theta. You just write in your own way using this idea, right? Have a look at this.